must be scared. It's alright. You'll only be here for a while. Let me introduce myself. My name, I'd rather not say. But I can let you know I'm a really friendly guy. Actually, if we met outside of this situation, I think we'd get very well along. Anyways, you must be wondering what's happening. Well, let's just say I'm the kind of person that gets information from people. I get paid pretty well, so I like to make sure that my work is good. Now, someone that wanted information from you contacted me. Have you ever heard of the dark web? You have. That's how you find me. But only a certain amount of people know how to find me. Let's just say you're unlucky that they found me. Alright. Well, without disclosing any important information, we're gonna get started. Now, we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. Alright? I'm gonna be asking you a few questions. I just want the right answers, right? It shouldn't be too hard, right? Just be honest with me, and we'll get through this. Alright? Look, me personally, I don't want to get my hands dirty. I don't want to get this place dirty. I'm renting it out, Airbnb. Alright? The better you are in answering your questions, the less messy this is going to be. Alright? Alright, well, I gotta keep my voice down because there is someone above us in this Airbnb. I only rented out the first floor. Alright? Alright. Let me just take a breather. Normally with these kind of things, I need a moment to think. Anyways, I'm gonna drink some water. I'm a bit thirsty. Oh, sorry. Do you want some? Yeah, here. There, now you're refreshed, no? Perfect. Let's put this aside somewhere. Anyways, let's get to business. So yes, as I told you before, someone wants information from you. You probably already know who. I mean, holding that type of information, you'd expect someone to come after you, I mean, you can't blame the guy that paid me. You can't be doing that kind of stuff, especially when you're in this kind of business. Well, I'm trying to stop smoking, but do you mind if I just smoke one real quick before we get started? Yeah? Alright, perfect. Yeah, I should probably stop. It's a bad habit, but you know what they say, bad habits die hard. Alright, let me put that out. Alright, listen. Let's do this and let's make this quick, alright? Alright. Now, I want to know where you have that laptop. Please don't play stupid with me. Don't act like you don't know what laptop I'm talking about. You know what you're hiding. So let me know where that laptop is. Really? After that nice conversation I just had with you, after that explanation of how things could go well with you, you decide not to answer? Alright, let me keep my voice down because I don't want them to hear. But I have some toys and tools that I can use to get the information out of you. Personally, you're forcing me to use it. Let me ask you again. Do you know where that laptop is? Why? Why do you have to be like that? Alright. You see this? Yep. Look how sharp that is. Super sharp. It would be unfortunate if I let it slip on your hand, no? Look how shiny that looks. Look how sharp that is. I feel like this would leave a very clean cut on you. Almost minimizing the pain, don't you feel? I think it would be a very clean cut. Alright. So, where's the laptop? Okay. You're gonna play that game? You're strong, aren't you? Look at you. You got my knife all dirty. Now the table's completely a mess too. So you want to tell me where that laptop is? Tell me where it is. Unless you want to lose your entire hand, because I just took off your pinky. But I can take every finger off. I can take them off one by one. Imagine losing your fingers. You're not going to be able to use your phone. You're not going to be able to drive. You're not going to be able to spend quality time with your kids. Is it really worth it? Is that laptop really worth it? Let me know. Because I'll make it quick. Instead of wasting time right now. Alright, fine. You know what? Let's put away this sharp knife. Time to get messy. Alright. I'm going to take your fingers off one by one. But I'm not going to use a sharp knife. I'm going to use this dull scissor with corroded ends. We'll see what kills you first, if you bleed to death or the tetanus. Where's the laptop? Where's the laptop? Alright. Two can play this game. Let me take off the other finger. Whoa, are you passing out? Is the blood too much for you? No way. Is it? You know what? Let's stop the bleeding. 1 second. I was in the military. You know, they showed us how to burn off a wound. That would stop the bleeding. It actually comes in handy when you're torturing someone. You're not gonna pass out on me. You're not gonna go away that fast. Nice. Look at that. All healed. No more bleeding. Yeah. You're not leaving that quick. Alright. So you want to let me know where it is? Alright. You know what? That's fine. Let's take off the whole arm. What? Oh. That's important to you, huh? Okay. Alright. So you're going to cooperate? That's what I thought. So go ahead, tell me. Where's the laptop? Okay. Oh, it's in your... Okay, in your home office. Look, you should have told me that before. Look, now we got all your fingers on the table. The blood's all over. Like, why? You could have told me, you know. I mean, I don't get that much pleasure out of my job, you know. It's just a job. It gets things paid. Alright. Well, you know what? Thanks for letting me know. Perfect. There we go. Alright. That was that easy. Alright. You know what? Here, take this pill. Alright. Let me give you some water. drink this. Yeah. Swallow that. Perfect. Alright, you should be knocking out in a few minutes. Let me put my timer here. In about 5 minutes, you're going to be completely out. You're going to wake up in your backyard with your fingers inside of your lawnmower. We're going to make it look like an accident. If you tell anyone, if you reach out to the authorities, or if you tell anyone what happened today, I know where your family is. I know your wife leaves at 8:50 a.m. every day to go to work. I know what schools your kids go to. You understand me? That's what I thought. Oh, look at you. You're falling asleep. That's good. Night, night. Hey, you're finally up. I was scared. I thought you weren't going to wake up in a long time. I thought I put too much powder into your drink. I know what, I'm so sorry. I'm so impolite. This isn't the way to introduce myself. How's your head, by the way? Oh, let me go ahead and check it out. Let me see. Okay, it looks better than last night. You were fighting not to get into my van, and he banged your head on the door when I was trying to put you inside. Here, let me give it a little kiss. My mom always gave me kisses when I got hurt, and it always made me feel a lot better. There, you should be feeling a lot better now. Anyways, let me introduce myself, formally at least. My name is Christopher, and I've been stalking you for the last 3 years now. Can you imagine? I've been a fan of you since you started running near my neighborhood. I still remember the first day I laid my eyes on you. I was washing my dishes, and I looked out the window, and I saw you running by. Your blonde hair and blue eyes, it just caught my attention immediately. But also, the way you, I don't know, gracefully just ran with so much confidence and so much style. I loved it. I still remember to this day what you were wearing. Your entire outfit was black, and you were running with your pink running shoes. I thought a lot about you ever since that day, you know. I was sad because I hadn't seen you for so many days after that. I thought you disappeared. And it wasn't until 2 months later I saw you running again, and this time I took note of the time that you ran by my home in hopes that next time I could know when to look out. And thankfully for me, you were there the next day at the exact same time. Over the months, I started to take notes of your running routine. I must even give you credit. I fantasizing being there with you and living with you. Anyways, I soon found out that on Fridays, you like to regularly party. And party hard, I might add. And this is where I saw my opportunity to make you mine. I knew that you liked heading out to the bar that was 10 minutes away from your home. You often went there with your friends from college, and that's where I came in. I took that opportunity, and all the stars aligned perfectly for me, and my plan went exactly how I wanted it to. Except for that head injury of yours, I'm so sorry. I was at the bar and I was waiting for you to come and get a refill. And that's where we met. We spoke for some time and I charmed you. And you agreed to come back home with me. Once we got home, I gave you a drink. And I put some sleeping pills in it, which allowed me to tie you up and have you here with me at this very moment. Now, you may have thought I brought you home because I found you attractive and wanted to have a long-term relationship with you. But no, that is not what I want. You see, I'm a little bit different. I like to torture. I promise I won't hurt you too much, and I won't kill you or anything like that. I just want to have some fun. Here, let me put this over your mouth. Perfect. That way you don't make too much noise because I have some neighbors upstairs. And trust me, I don't want to wake them up. They're really annoying. Anyways, let me make sure these ropes that are tied around your arms are secure. Perfect. Let me know if you can move. No. Perfect. Now, let's start with that beautiful hair. Tell me, how long have you been growing them for? I'm sorry, I forgot. You can't speak. Show me with your fingers. How many years? 6 years. Wow, that's long. just got this knife actually from Japan. They say the top sushi chefs use this to cut sushi, and they make precision cuts. Very precision. The precision on these is extreme. Listen to that. They say in Japan they make the sharpest and best knives. Now, are they lying? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm just gonna cut you a little. Does that hurt? Yeah. I'm sorry. Let me put some salt on it. Oh. Don't move. And don't cry, I told you. Don't make me slap you one more time. Hey, don't. I told you not to cry. Now I gotta pull out another tool that may not feel too good. And you're making too much noise. Recently got this for Christmas, and I've been wanting to use it for a very long time. Let's see, how does this work? Perfect. Now, let's see. Okay. Let's adjust the settings. Okay. All right. Perfect. Let me make sure that that's all working perfectly. Let me see if it works. Now, I did make you a promise, didn't I? That you'd stay alive. Don't move, and I promise you'll stay alive. You know what? Take some more of these pills. I want you to go to sleep. I don't want you to feel too much pain. Here. Take it. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. There we go. I can see your pretty face now. Yeah, sorry, we don't have any lights here. As you can see, we're inside of a cave. Now, it's okay, relax. Relax, I'm not gonna hurt you. Not yet, at least. Look at your pretty face. You look so much better with this light on you. What? No, I'm not gonna hurt you. Don't worry about that. Look at your beautiful hair. It's so long. So luscious. I've been dreaming about this for a long time now. And finally I have you with me here. I can't wait to have fun with you. No, don't worry, no one saw. I took you at night. Your roommates, they're asleep, don't worry. Not naturally, at least. Alright. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, you may think I'm a little bit creepy, and to be fair, I am a little bit creepy. But that's just how I am. You're not gonna give me a hard time about that, are you? Good. That's what I thought. Now give me 1 second. Come. You, let's go. Come. Pick her up. Pick her up. Alright, now you're standing. Now, you're probably wondering why I did that. It's just one of my ways of torturing people. I want you to stand and remain standing for the remainder of the time that we're together. I want you to understand that I have all the power over you. And you're not going to sit until I tell you to sit. Is that understood? Great. And yes, I do have power issues. I am power hungry. So please don't get on my bad side, because you don't want to see me torturing you. Okay? You see that person over there? They didn't listen to me. They didn't want to play the game with me. And look what happened. I didn't want to do it. But guess what? They pushed me. They pushed me to my limits. They didn't understand who had power. And look how they ended up. And I don't want that to happen to you, okay? You're pretty. You're young. You have your whole life ahead of you, okay? So I beg you, don't push me to my edge. Okay? Great. Now that we're on the same page, tell me that you love me. What was that? No, say it louder. Say you love me with more strength. No. Did you not listen to what I said? I told you to say you love me, and I want you to mean it. Yes. That's what I like to hear. Perfect. Yep. See? It's not so hard, is it? You just need to listen to me. I'm not a bad guy, I promise. I just don't know how to express myself. Oh, what? What was that? You're tired of standing up? Well, you're just gonna have to stay like that, because I'm not done with you. And I need you to stay standing up for as long as I want. I'm not satisfied. Look at you. Sweating, trembling, shaking. How unworthy you are. of me. Yet you're here. It seems luck is on your side. What? You don't think you're lucky? You don't think you're lucky? What about that guy there? Huh? How about that person right there? You think they're lucky? They're not lucky. You're lucky. You understand? Now, if you're going to be like this, if you're not going to appreciate the amount of compassion I'm feeling towards you and the amount of pity I have towards you right now, then you're going to end up like that person right there. Does that make sense? I need you to understand that. Look at you, useless. You're standing up for me. You're strapped on the ropes. Why? Tell me why. Look at you. How old are you? 25. Oh my. 25? And look where I got you. In an alleyway. You're nothing. Nothing. You're lucky I approached you. You know, I brought you here. This is better than where you were. You're not gonna understand, but believe me when I tell you, you're in a much better place than where you were before. Do you understand? Do you understand? Perfect. I'm glad that you understand. Pull her up. Attach the ropes to her. Don't you fight. If I see any sort of pushback from you, you're gonna learn. Hey. Attach the rope on her arms and pull her up. You better not move. When I tell you guys, you pull her up. This is gonna hurt a little. Pull her. I said, don't make any noise. I don't want people to hear you scream. Do you understand? What? It's hurting you too much? I don't remember asking if it hurt you. No, I don't. Pull her up more. Look at you, panicking, struggling to stay awake. Don't worry, you're not going to die. No, don't worry about that. The rope is not around your neck, it's around your arms. If anything, you're gonna pass out of the pain. And once you pass out, it's over for today. But not for tomorrow and not for next week, because there's so much more fun that we can have. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Look at, oh, she knocked out. Guys, pull her down. She knocked out. Well, okay. That was shorter than I thought. I thought she was going to last longer. That's fine. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to continue this for the next time. Hey, finally! you're awake. I was kind of scared you were going to sleep all night. I wanted to have fun, but I had to wait. But it's okay, because you're awake now. I thought I hit you too hard with the car. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit you that hard. I'm not used to driving. I stepped on the gas too hard. But it's okay, you should be fine. Anyways, let me introduce you to myself. Since I don't want you to know my name, just call me Ghost. That sounds like something I'd like to be remembered by. A ghost. Now, you're probably wondering, what am I doing here? I would ask that myself too. Well, you can say I'm a psychopath. I like to torture things. Growing up, used to like to torture little things like insects at first. And then it evolved to bigger animals. Things like squirrels, mice. Eventually, it led up to bigger things, like raccoons. And just recently, a cat. I don't know what it is, but I feel something with full adrenaline run through my body. And let's just say animals didn't make me feel good anymore. I needed to move on to bigger and more exciting things. So that's why you're here. I want to try out my, how would you say? I want to try what I learned on the animals. I want to see how you would react. Please, don't make too much noise, as my parents are upstairs. Yeah, no worries. But they probably won't hear you even if you scream. You want to know why? For the last 10 years, I've been putting insulation on the ceilings of the basement. Yeah. And you're in a cube that I build. It's a sound barrier, so nothing gets past this cube. I can step out of this and I can look at you from the inside, from the outside in, but you can't see me. So I'll be watching you all night, but you won't see me. Now, that's a little bit too much about me. Let's go ahead and start, shall we? I'm so sorry. You're gonna want to have to close your eyes. Or, you know what? Take this. Put it in between your mouth like this. Oh, God. Bite down on it. Bite down on it. God. Now, you're probably wondering why. Why do you want me to bite down on that? Let me explain. I'm gonna break your finger. 3, 2. Oh my God. Don't cry. I don't like to see people cry. Wow. That was a lot harder than an animal. That's fine. Your finger's broken, so we might as well cut it off, no? I have a sharp knife over here. What do you say? Should we just cut it off? Look, it's dangling. I think I should cut it off. Don't worry, it won't hurt that much. Besides, you'll probably bleed out. Or the shock will probably make you not feel anything. Who knows? Let's see. There. Clean cut. Oh no, you're bleeding out. Hold on. Let me go ahead and wrap this quickly. There, perfect. I learned that in school. Believe it or not, I went to medical school. That's how I know how to keep you alive without you dying too quick. Alright, now let's go ahead and cut your fingers off. I have this corroded scissor that I found from an antique store. And you know, it's huge, and I thought this would work perfectly on your fingertips. So let's go ahead and try this here. No. Shh. Stay quiet. I don't want to hear any more of your screaming. Although my parents upstairs cannot hear you, I do not like it when you scream. Do you understand? Perfect. All right. So let's go ahead. Wow, that was challenging. These scissors aren't that effective on a person. I guess it's our skin. It's too thick and our bones are too strong. But at the end I was able to cut completely off. So that's fine with me. Don't look at me like that. I said don't look at me like that. That's what I thought. Sit. Alright. Let's use this again. Let's cut off your other thumb. There we go. Alright, let me grab this rope. It's tied around your arm so that you don't bleed out to death, because I want to still have a bit of fun with you. There we go. Perfectly sealed. You're not going anywhere. Not unless I tell you to. Anyways. Look at that. You know what? Since we're here, should we just take off all of your fingers? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see how sharp this knife is. There we go. The other one. Perfect. I'm tired, I'm not going to lie. That is extremely tiring. There we go. That's it for now. You have a couple fingers left, but I think I'll use my scissors. Here we go. There we go. That does the job. Perfect. Now let me go ahead and cut all your hair off. There, look at that. Looking much better. Your hair was too long anyways. There we go. Perfect. Now, we're probably going to have to burn those fingertips off so that we can prevent any sort of infection and more bleeding because the rope won't hold. So, let me think. You're probably going to make too much noise if I burn them while you're awake. So you know what? Drink this. Here. Take these pills. Swallow them. Perfect. Look at that. I like it when you listen. That's good. I want to keep you alive for the next session. You should be drowsy. Don't fight it. Fall asleep. Don't fight it. Allow your eyes to close. Your body feels heavy. Your limbs heavy as well. Fall asleep.